All right, welcome in. How you doing, James?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself, JP?
Doing extremely well. Hopefully, I finally figured out this gallery view correctly, and we're gonna be side by side. So, high five.
High five. Oh, this way. High five.
Opposite on my seat. So,
Oh, it
we'll
was opposite on mine. Your hand's so much bigger than mine. Oh, there it goes.
both just in case. All right, cool. So let's jump into the weekly three reports. Best manager went to Matt. Um, I'm very scared of his team. I don't understand why his team is so good. I'm glad I played him this last week and not this week. He was projected for the highest score. Crazy week. All right, dude. Are you a prophet? Worst manager of the week was Zach. Left so many points on the bench and had a tough loss this week. Dude, the guy puts up numbers. He's facing the highest score every week. What do you make of that?
I mean, I think you said correctly. I am a prophet. I predicted without even realizing it how bad Zach was gonna do, and he's pretty bad. And he has had a lot of bad luck. He's had the most points scored against him out of everybody, and he's scoring decently well, except for leaving all his points on the bench. That's pretty embarrassing. But worst manager makes sense for the guy I predicted would be last place this year.
Yeah, I've been there. That's terrible luck. It's hard to do that. It's hard to overcome that, I think. And mentally, it's a tough game. But hey, Sticker Girl got blown out this week, dude. So we
Yeah.
got a new division leader, yours truly. Um, that was a crazy upset. I thought she was going to get the highest score of the week. Cam Newton disappointed her. Her kicker, man, her whole team disappointed her. Milko's still 0-3. He can't get a win no matter who his quarterback is. Rhett, dude, you took down the champ. How does it feel to take down the champ? No comment?
You talking to me? You said Rhett.
You took down Rhett. You took down the champ. Champ,
Oh,
he's won
dude.
twice.
Yeah, man. Being 3-0 as I predicted I would be. Big 3-0. I'm feeling good. I think probably best manager should either be me or you, but I think really it should be me. I mean, I won being the only person that didn't score over 100 points, so that's pretty impressive right there.
Did
So,
you? Wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
dude.
Back for you.
It's funny because you and I might be the worst fantasy football players, and yet we're the only one sitting at 3-0.
That's right.
You.
Hey, man. That's that reverse jinx I pulled on myself. I predicted I was going to lose, and
It's gonna
like,
be.
that's 2 weeks in a row I predicted loss.
Yeah. Are you excited to go 3-10
No, not really.
matchups? For week 4, let's go spicy meatloaf versus I really want to beat JP. So Rhett versus Matt. Matt Ryan going against Green Bay. Tom Brady going against the Chargers. Zeke against Cleveland. Josh Jacobs versus Buffalo. Who do you got for this matchup?
I think I'm gonna go with I really want to just beat JP, just because I think spicy meatloaf. Man, you had a tough week last week. I predict another pretty tough week unless drop Matt Ryan. I don't think he's gonna do anything against Green Bay. Should pick up a different quarterback. I'm trying to look at that.
Actually, I love Matt, and I think this one's going to come back to bite me in the butt. I'm actually going to go Rhett on this one. I think Tyler Higbee is in line for 3 touchdowns again this week against the Giants. I like the quarterback switch with Nick Foles over Mitch Trubisky, so I think that puts Allen Robinson back in line for a wide receiver 1 position. Yeah, I'm going against my gut. My gut says pick Matt. He's going to win. His team is scary. It's unbeatable. If anyone's going to beat it, it's going to be the luckiest person in fantasy football, Rhett Meelan. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, like I said, I think I forget their names, dude. I think that Spicy Meatloaf is gonna lose.
Okay, well, we'll see who's right. Can't think of any pickups for either one of these teams. Spicy Meatloaf could probably drop Reggie Bonifon. Mike Davis is obviously the clear starter back there. The nice thing is you can put Reggie Bonifon in a wide receiver or running back, so uh, that could be a benefit to his team. And yeah, I don't see any reason to hold on to Dalton Schultz. Keelan Cole could be a sneaky start this week. All right, let's do Chad Allen versus Sticker Girl. Lamar Jackson versus Deshaun Watson. Austin Eckler versus Miles Sanders. Who wins? I'm giving it to Sticker Girl. Calvin Ridley. She'll find a replacement for Chris Godwin. I think Darrell Henderson against the Giants is going to go off and go crazy. I think there's going to be a lot of field goals in the New England versus Kansas City game. So I think Harrison Butker is going to be a good start this week. And so, yeah, I'm giving it to Sticker Girl. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'll probably go ahead and agree with you there with going with Sticker Girl. I don't know. I feel like last night's game just was a disappointment to watch for me, and watching Lamar Jackson stink that badly, I just feel like he put a bad taste in my mouth, and so anyone that's got him on his team is probably not going to do very well. So I'm going with Sticker Girl.
All right. So next we have, let's do me versus Alex. Um, uh, I hate my quarterback, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my quarterback. Yeah. Any advice?
Dude, I mean, you can get Nick Mullins. He's killing it, taking over for Jimmy G. So, no, yeah, your quarterback pretty much stinks. But man, you killed it with the running back selection in the draft, and Kamara is just destroying it for you. You could basically win having him on your team. He's basically like Christian McCaffrey Jr. And so,
He's older
unfortunately,
than McCaffrey.
oh well,
Uh,
so you would think he's younger because he's not hurt.
yeah, man. If I can figure out my quarterback situation or my tight end situation, hey, this just in. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
No, I'm too scared to say it. I don't want to jinx it. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna go myself this week. I feel good. I feel like Alex is gonna be looking for the right piece. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. I wouldn't want to go against you this week. I think really you figure out your quarterback and then you'll be pretty much solid. I mean, what you scored 3 points last week with Minshew, something like that. It was very low, right? It
It was 8.
was
Okay.
8. Okay, I remember seeing something that looked like a 3. So, yeah, I think. But you still were what the highest scorer last week, even with that. So
Lucky, dude. I couldn't believe it. Like you said, Lamar Jackson couldn't hit. So
yeah, I still go with you regardless. So you got
cool.
it.
All right. Let's go to um oops. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties today. Let's do you versus Don Rat. So you versus Don Rat. Aaron Rodgers against Atlanta. That's it, dude. Just start him and you're good. Atlanta has blown so many leads. Doesn't matter. You've won. I
Yeah.
don't even care who he starts. I could open it up and let him play Lamar, Mahomes, and Kyler Murray this week. Atlanta is the worst. The
Yeah.
worst. You won. Done.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
All right.
That's it.
I hate Atlanta right now.
I actually kind of hope that they go into the fourth quarter with like a 3 touchdown lead because I'm sure they'll blow that, but Aaron Rodgers will throw a couple out there for me.
Aaron Rodgers is, man, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
I
Like,
know it. Yeah, he's killing it, man.
what's his name? Michael Jordan from The Last Dance. Like, he just wants to prove everybody wrong. And
Yeah,
man, he's doing it.
I'm rooting for him.
I mean, Alan Lazard. I thought Devontae Adams wasn't playing last week. Like,
Dude, I looked him up right away and saw that he was on Zach's team and realized, oh, there's a lot of points on his bench.
all right. Jake, speaking of Zach, we have Jake Locker versus Drew, run it back. Mahomes showed up last night. 40 points. Finally, Mahomes breakout. That's why you drafted him. That's why you took him. You were waiting for those big games. I think David Johnson gets on track. If I could trade back for him, I probably would. I like David Johnson a lot this week. Devin Singletary should have the backfield to himself with Zach Moss. Clyde Edwards is going to get shut down by New England. So I'm giving this win to Drew over Zach. And I'm going to say Zach starts off the season 0-4, then goes undefeated after that. But what do you think?
There's like, how do I want to, basically block this trade I see pending right here. It's really, really weird. But anyways, yeah, so.
Chelsea, trade it to JB.
Oh! Congratulations. I can't believe that happened. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, you for sure won, dude.
Week. But after I go 3-1, I'm going to go 10-1.
There you go. That's how you do it. Yeah. Again, Zach, sorry, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, you have a lot of great players. I think you've had some bad luck. Of course, I'm joking when I root against you, but if you lose again, then man, I really think I'm going to be a prophet. So, but no, I actually will go with Zach winning it this week.
All right. Well, we'll see who comes out on top on that one. Obviously, you've been picking Zach to win and he loses, so maybe this.
Yeah, I'm reverse jinxing him. I've been picking myself to lose and I win. So,
Clara's opinion. She obviously seemed really fond of Zach. All right. Last game we have Eric Gobble Gobble versus Milkos. Milkos is the Jets. I don't even need to look at this game. Doesn't matter that he has Russell Wilson. Yeah, I'm giving this one to Eric. Eric is gonna win this one. He basically has a bye week. So good job, Eric, on your win. Milkos, you are terrible at fantasy football, but I still love you and buy me a nice Christmas present. So,
hey, you didn't come in last place like I did last year, so you're doing fairly well.
why does he have Evan Ingram and DeAndre Swift? What does he think they're going to do for his team? Does he know that Young Hui Koo is injured? Hey, right?
Hey, he probably hasn't looked at his phone yet. He's probably like working for a living instead of goofing off like us.
Time to play with us rookies. So kind of a weird show today. Been a busy week. Been actually doing real work. Didn't even have time to make a fun background, guys. But hey, your commissioner loves you. Power rankings are going to be updated. I got to do a lot of math for that, but it's worth it because I love you, love this league. I love all the trades. I love the trash talk. I love how everyone is starting. Here's my bit of advice, though. So even if you're 0-4 this week, Zach, even if you're 1-3, do not give up. This is only the first segment of fantasy football. So fantasy football obviously goes in 4 segments, breakups up to week 13. You can make the playoffs having a 7-6 record. I've done it. It's not pretty, but I've done it. You could maybe make the playoffs having a 6-7 record just because you beat out someone's points by that small amount. So last week, for instance, I was talking to James, and I told him, hey, he should just withdraw his players because what if they get negative points and he ends up losing? And what did you say, James?
I said, no, I don't want to risk losing any points because if I end up being at that spot where someone has more points than me and we're tied, I'm going to be very angry. But I might as well have sat them out because they didn't do anything.
Being the division leader, I think you're sitting pretty. So
yeah, I think I started out pretty strong last year and I ended up coming in last place and not making the playoffs. So to go on with what JP said, you can also do really well and end up being the toilet bowl winner.
And injuries pile up, man. So keep trying. Here's what I've noticed about the league, though, that's crazy this year. If you want a running back off the waiver wire, you're spending $50. Like, insane. Fab is worth so much right now. Spend it, hold on to it, trade for it. Like, man, it's crazy to see what people are doing with Fab. But, hey, thanks for joining. Any final words of wisdom, from Michael, Jim, Stanley, Phyllis.
Hey, just root against yourself and you end up on top somehow.
How the turntables. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Peace out.
Later.